Hey everyone, how's it going? It is Kitsune, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some, challenges in the background, but I'm going to be kind of just giving my speculation on will or will not we have a live event this season. And so stick around for my theories along with just some other idea speculation. And yeah, so before we get into that, I would like you to subscribe, hit the bell, like, and also, sorry it's been a while. It's not that I've just forgotten to make videos again. No, I've just been working a lot on my other channel, Fuzznuz. So please do subscribe to that. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, so will or will not we have a live event this season? So I'm just going to be completely direct and give you my answer, or at least my theory, or basically I highly doubt, I basically don't think we're going to get an event at all. Like a mini event, sure, probably. There's not a live event. So I'll get into that. Basically, so a lot of people have been asking, will we have a live event this season? What will it be? Will there be a war with the IO? Will we see the rocket launch? Will we see a bunch of earthquakes, sync tilted? I'll get into that. But yeah, so you might know there's been earthquakes, like kind of happening. There's a lot of stuff in the files regarding Tilted being destroyed by them, some earthquakes going through or around Tilted, some sinkholes, and yeah, if you want to find stuff about that, you go on to some YouTube channels like leakers stuff like Fire Monkey, Happy Power, Camping Rusher, I don't know, but yeah, so basically there will be like little mini events. We already actually have one. If you've been to Covert Cavern, right about wait till the map loads in again. Right about here. Oh, sorry, there. Right about like here or so, you'll be able to see earthquake. I'm not gonna show you just because I'm just gonna work on a few challenges as I do this video. But yeah, so there's like a little mini event where the ground starts cracking, there's dirt flying through the ground. Apparently it's been growing, so nothing too much like drastic changing, but apparently like the radius you feel the earthquake has extended, and apparently from leaks it will extend all the way and go around Tilted, kind of like a U shape almost. Some people say it might go through Tilted. I think it'll go around, but who knows. There are 3 sinkholes around Tilted, so we could possibly see Tilted sink this season or even next season. So if we were to have a live event, so let's think about that. If we did have a live event, what would it be? Some people suggest it would be like a war with the IO and the 7. And if you've watched my video about what next season's theme will be, you'll know next season is literally military war themed, revolving the IO and the 7, kind of going in a war similar to Shadow and Ghost, if you remember in Chapter 2, Season 2. Speaking of, was its birthday a little while ago. So happy birthday, Midas, Chapter 2, Season 2. Arguably, really not arguably, the best season of Chapter 2. Let's kill this guy real quick. I only have a pistol, so it's not ideal. I've not worked with pistols much, but there we go. And yeah, basically, yeah, so there will be like a war. I'm hoping faction type thing where you pick your faction for the characters and spy games like that. I'm really hoping that comes back. That was like my favorite part of Chapter 2 itself. That's why I loved that season so much, just because I love like the idea of like picking a faction and like having just wars with them. I just think that's really cool, especially with being the IO and the 7, who's kind of been at a war for a while. We haven't really known it since like I would say season 5 or 6 of Chapter 2, obviously. Looks like there's some people over there, but or IO guards. But and Klombo too. But yeah, so they've been at war for a while, but like we're getting an official war. Probably one will be like take part in, you know. But yeah, so it could. But so yeah, people think there will be a war event. IO guys, please don't shoot at me. And they're shooting at me. So basically, yeah, a war event. I highly doubt that. Just like I'm sure at some point we'll get some type of like pick your side and take part in a war type event. I just don't think it'll be that exactly. I just, yeah, I don't know. it just seems unlikely for this season. The reason, like, so there's kind of one of the reasons I'm like I like this season. It's not really my favorite. I definitely prefer last season, and the reason is because it to me it feels like a preparation for next season, which it really is basically. Sure, like we get so much more stuff about the Seven. That's really cool. About this new island and all this new stuff to explore. We got tornadoes, combos, and yeah, that's why it's not a bad season. It's a good season. It's just not my favorite due to like nothing really that drastic has happened aside from the IO returning like drills and the paradigm is missing and might come back at the end. So it just feels like a lot of preparation for next season, which will be the actual war with all the content stuff. And I just kind of wanted to get to the point already. Like, all right, cool, island flipped, Seven are preparing for war, IO's coming back and also preparing. But yeah, we kind of not really doesn't really feel like something that would last, like what, 13, 14 weeks. But yeah. So I don't like a war maybe could start out the season, but I feel like I definitely think we'll get an event next. I think it's going to be like kind of the case of chapter 2, season 1 and 2 where like there wasn't an event the first season, however there was an amazing spectacular event in the second season at the end. So I'm sure we'll have something like that, kind of like the device event, maybe like IO or Seven make some type of doomsday machine, or most likely case, I'm sure you've been heard these theories, but most likely the robot and monster will return for a round 2 fight, which I'm really hoping for. That was one of my favorite events all the way back in chapter 1. But yeah, so that'd be cool seeing like a Seven robot and like IO monster, because monster skeleton has been digging up and there's some sounds from it in the files, and also Paradigm's coming back, and there's a big theory that she might be Singularity, and Singularity worked on the robot, as we know. So yeah, that's also likely too, but I'm saying next season, like the final conflict of the war, not to really start out the war. And then most people think it'll be some type of earthquake destroying Tilted thing. I definitely think there'll be something regarding Tilted, but I think it'll be for the beginning of next season, not as an event per se. Kind of like in the trailer. I'm really think. Oh man, hang on. Just want to get the stupid wolf. Yep, there we go. All right. Well, yeah. So I really think an earthquake event probably won't happen, except like the mini events, of course. I think at most what we could possibly as is a live event, but similar to like rather chapter 1, where it's not like this big thing you wait in 30 minutes for, and there's this huge thing with cutscenes, and then it says to be continued and something. I think it might be like kind of like the season 8 event where go in, where it starts cracking, Tilted falls down in the trench, and that's about it. At the most, I doubt that's gonna happen. I think there will be earthquakes around Tilted, and earthquake will be slightly shaken with cracks in it, maybe some buildings destroyed, who knows. But I don't think it'll be a big live event type deal. I definitely think Tilted will be somewhat destroyed, like next season, kind of continuing the cycle. My best bet is it'll be called something like Tilted Trench or something, like a big just trenches around, or like just a big hole with like Tilted inside, kind of. It just fits. Like trenches are typically used in like war stuff, so Tilted Trenches just sounds like legit. And yeah, let me land here. Actually, might be closer to some wolves. But yeah, so yeah, I think we'll definitely get like Tilted sinking as the trailer for next season. That seems right to me. And I'm hoping some older stuff is that I hate that like they kind of replaced. I always loved that like the Battle Pass trailer had some character in like important to the season talking, and it was cool, and it had lore stuff instead of just saying here's how to get the Battle Pass. And they really ruined the season for me by just having it as like a 20-second trailer. I just feel like they totally ruined it, and like I like sure like we already kind of knew what was gonna happen due to all the leaked stuff, but like they could have had like the scientist narrate it or something. Like he's a big deal in the season. So hopefully they bring that back next season where there's more of a chance to. Hopefully it's someone like the Paradigm talking for the first time. Maybe not Sloan, but like Gunner. Maybe even Geno. Who knows? But yeah, I'm hoping there's something among those lines, and just I do really want kind of the like loading screen where like you got the agents, and then like think of like the chapter 2 season 2 battle pass screen where like there's all these stuff, and then you can click on the battle pass and go to the actual one. I want something like that again because I thought that was really cool. And that should be about it for this video. So again, nothing I say is true. Like there could, or nothing I say is confirmed. There could totally be some massive live event. I just highly doubt there will be one. But yeah, if you guys agree, then tell me in the comments. If not, just debate on it. Like, do you think we'll have a live event or not? Like, go ahead, talk about it, share your theories, whichever you feel like. And yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.